Welcome back to the ashes of the old boats where Nace sounds goddamn exhausted.
Nace is a big tired boy and needs naps.
I'm well
So let's
past my
hurry up and
bedtime.
finish up this combat.
Nace is
Yes.
past his bedtime.
Bedtime, Nace. Let's go. All right, so Yasio, it's your turn.
All right. I'm sorry if I cut out mid-sentence. I'm using push.
Sure.
Okay, let's see. Well, where am I? 2-1. Okay, that guy is already dead. So my plan that I was originally going to do goes out the window. So...
Nobody expects sudden crits.
Yeah. No kidding. All right, so what I'm going to do is just going to run over to the edge of the black goop pool
Mm-hmm.
and help out my boy Tarnak with the goblin problem.
Just see me
Goblin
soaring
problem.
pose.
With some dank ass Eldritch Blastos.
Oof.
No, my kill.
I swear to God, if I keep stealing Tarnak's kills, he's gonna get mad at
Kill Stealer Yasio. All right.
him.
You'd almost think he's a rogue, not a bard.
Yeah, I know, right?
Hmm.
God damn this fucking thing. Give me a minute. Okay, there we go. No. God damn this. Computer, I hate you. God, I hate you.
You can do this. I believe in you.
I believe in myself to die at the hand of this shitty ass computer.
The computer
man.
sprouts a knife.
It's
Who's dying today?
Staff in the back.
No, I'm just imagining the knife coming out of the CD tray and it just jingles to the floor and the computer just brings up a message. Pick that up, please.
Oh my god.
Insert into chest.
It's
That
like
hits?
input.
Okay, look at that right there. Do you see that?
I see that.
That's
What?
awesome.
You have another 2 blasts, Jack. Finish it off.
I don't think I will. Never mind.
Okay. You blast it, and it just it goes limp after that. It goes right through its frail, tiny goblin body, and it just splashes in the goo.
Well, good job, everyone.
Tarnak leers at you a bit.
How do we clear the goo out?
Jacob,
Sorry, Tarnak.
if you wouldn't mind.
Evelyn, where are you going?
Okay, so she walks over there, she kicks the goblin right in the side, and then she disappears.
I like her.
I like her too, actually.
Oh boy.
Come to think of it, I didn't get anything about a sword when I did the legend. Maybe, like, there's an Evelyn for each set? Like, there's an Evelyn points to our Evelyn for the armor and then one for the sword?
Your Evelyn just shrugs at you, like,
No, Jacob, good sir.
Jacob's like already on it, and he starts freaking like swiffering the black goop away with his blade.
Oh, Christ. All right, so let's get done with that. All right, so this is a reused map, so please ignore what's underneath this.
Nice.
All right. Once he
That's
has
just the
swiffered
design
up,
on the floor.
once he's swiffered up the goop, I'm gonna sheath my rapier and pick up the sword.
Okay.
You fucker.
I'm not calling dibs, I'm just checking it.
Okay, how you picking it up?
Like a goddamn idiot with my unarmored hand.
I pick up the goblin body. It's mine.
Don't eat that. It has necrotic goop on it.
Yeah, don't touch that with your standard hand. Use your gloved hand.
I'm using my magic glove, yes. I'm also
It's
shaking
a
off
little
all the
too late, Nath.
Okay, so you picked it up with your flesh hand, and you take.
Well, I'm right-handed, so I picked it with my right-handed glove.
Wait, who's picking what up?
Orange picking up sword.
I'm picking up the dead goblin body.
Yeah.
Okay, so you gotta get the goblin body. An Aaron. Okay. An Aaron immediately takes 10 necrotic damage as it just shocks your hand as you're holding it. And it clatters back to the ground.
Wow.
She just huffs and uses her actually gloved hand to pick it up.
Okay, give me a second.
Well then, the bar for Arns is really accurate right about now, but with all the goop in it.
All right, so you pick it up with the gloved hand, and you immediately see the Evelyn over here just hold their arm and just make an motion, but they can't hear them.
Aaron drops the sword, just runs over. Evelyn, are you okay? Oh God, I'm so sorry. I didn't.
Well, it's good to know that the armor and your friend Evelyn is connected. So
I think it's more connected, yes, but it seems more like she's allergic to sword.
So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be smart about this.
Okay.
As soon as you say that.
What I'm gonna do here is I'm going to take the rope that I think I still have.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tie it around the sword.
All right. Just very carefully, yeah.
Yes. Very precariously move it about, using my thieves' tools to get any of the more intricate, narrow positions.
Okay.
As I tie the rope around the sword, what happens?
Well, it's covered in rope now.
Okay, so the rope didn't break or anything, which is good. My theory is so far doing well. I'm gonna drag the sword.
So do you just got a rope around the handle and you just dragging it across the ground?
Rick, why don't you just use a cloth?
Well, I don't know how well that would handle with going around the sword itself. Actually, I'm gonna just lift it up with the rope and just kind of carry it by the rope.
Okay, so like you're dangling it out. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. So you have acquired spooky weird sword.
I'm gonna put it in my backpack.
That sword was mine. I earned it.
You stole it from me.
Yeah, right. But I got the kill.
Yasio, it hurts when you pick it up, so be careful if you want to use it.
Until I can figure out more about this device, it's best if we don't have anyone just clambering over such a dangerous piece of utensils.
But it's my death goblin.
You can have
Fine, you can have the goblin. I want the sword.
Oh, I want the sword. Okay.
I actually agree with Rick. Jacob holds up his hands. It's well, speaking personally, we've seen how dangerous these artifacts and especially the goop coming from this specific artifact can be. We need to be really, really, really careful with what we're dealing with here.
Yasio, my good sir, do you want to be possessed like that goblin was before that we had to face?
Well, that
goblin is dead now, so...
Exactly. Is that the fate you wish to have as well?
Makes up a good point. Jacob just kind of looks over the sword.
I'll get back to you on that.
Jacob looks over the sword for a moment and turns to Rick and says, I might have an idea here.
Oh, it's currently sticking out of his backpack right now. So
Oh, okay. So you're holding on to it. Okay.
yeah.
And it's not hurting him, obviously? Like, no obvious hurts?
As far as I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's about. And so, yeah, Jacob just kind of looks him over and is like, "All right, well, if you're just don't use it is all.
All right.
You know how magic items tend to, I guess, bind to people.
Yes.
Make sure that doesn't happen. Yeah.
Tarnak looks at his leg.
So, Tarnak, was there any other important artifacts that you are gleaming from your meal?
Tarnak throws the goblin down at Jacob's feet, just to the left of him. It's like, that goblin tastes bad. But I have this, and he lolls out his leg that has the armor piece he put on.
I see.
He looks over at the armor piece and is like, "Yeah, we're gonna need to go ahead and make sure that everyone can remove those later when we need to do what we need to do."
And then I have Tailblade, and then Pelt, and then Goblin. All are really good.
All right. So, I'm going to do a bit of an investigation around the room just to make sure that there's nothing left hidden.
Okay.
Are there legit various knives over here?
There's legit various knives over there.
I go over there and check those various knives. Since I am a survivalist person, would I know if they're good for skinning or anything? What was the sign for?
They seem like mostly ceremonial ones. There's various ancient but broken artifacts in this room. Like slabs just snapped in two, chairs, missing legs, ceremonial daggers, partially burnt books.
Partially burnt books.
I pick up a dagger that's about appropriate for Yasio's size, and I walk over and give it to him. You can have this.
Yasio just takes it and looks it over. Thanks.
So, we done now.
I'm
We should probably go help that orc with the coffin. Now.
I'm gonna take a gander at some of the partially burnt books just to see what they were about.
Okay. All right, so you open up one of the partially burnt books, and you see inside this really terrible handwriting, in Goblin. Do you have that as one of your languages?
Well,
Also, Haun's asking if she can heal herself.
Yes, you can.
Oh boy, 5.
I do not. Draconic, Orcish, Thieves' Cant, and Celestial, but no Goblin.
Well, heck.
Yeah. At the very least, I'd recognize it as Goblin.
Yes.
Okay, so we got some books in Goblin. Does anyone know how to read Goblin around here?
Nope.
Oh, actually, wait a minute. That was one of the languages. No, unless it's in Infernal. Shit.
Infernal Goblin.
Infernal Goblin.
Yeah, I just know Infernal.
Well, I guess.
Oh,
I guess this will have to wait for another day then. I'll just take the Goblinese book.
Goblins. It's all goblin to me.
Basically.
It's like the saying, it's Greek to me. In this world, it's goblin to me.
There are probably people out there who read Goblin, but not many.
We have to have one on the ship.
I'm
Yeah.
sure there's someone on the ship that knows how to speak Goblin.
Okay. Fast travel outside!
On our way out, can we go through and make sure we didn't miss anyone in the cave system?
You actually got everyone. Well, actually, hold
okay.
on. Yeah.
We
Wow.
Hey, look, a spare goblin. Free meal!
No,
No, that's our friend Goblin.
that's
Don't eat that goblin.
Fine.
Okay.
Actually, wait, there's a dead body over here. Oh, no, that's one I already ate. Damn it.
It's double something.
I'm fucking hungry. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go look for like a dead body I haven't eaten yet. Ooh, this one. I take this orange one with me.
Wait,
Okay.
can we invite this goblin to come with us since he technically doesn't have any other goblins here left?
since his whole home has been pretty much wiped out.
Yeah.
He can join our crew.
Our crew.
We're gonna Luffy this guy.
Oh god, he knows common, right?
To an extent, I think. He knows common, right, Kate?
Okay.
Yes.
Oh great,
Oh.
he can translate this.
Yeah. I grabbed the goblin by the neck.
Don't grab the
Tarnak?
Goblin by the neck, Tarnak!
Tablet. Smashing his face into the tablet. No, I'm not doing that.
Tarnak, please.
Ebony just like steps in front of Turnock, puts her hands out. She's like, "Give me the goblin, please, for the love of the gods."
With the love of the goblins.
What's a god?
God.
I think that others believe they're higher up somewhere in the clouds. Anyways, just give me the goblin, please.
Okay.
I'll tell you what God's on.
Okay.
Are those the things you took to the bedrooms all the time?
Those are
In the
women.
meanwhile, can anyone who's hurt gather around here?
I am fine, as I'm bleeding all over.
Jacob proceeds to reach up and he reaches up and grabs Tarnock by like. Does Tarnock have horns? I can't tell from here.
No horns. No horns.
Those are dragon bloods.
He grabs him by the freaking snoot then, and then pulls
You know
him
what?
back
I
out.
think
It's like,
everyone's in range anyway here.
Okay, there we go.
29.
Grab me by the...
Alright.
Yep.
Plus
J-
29.
Jacob's
Oh.
like,
think
I got
that's a
-1.
little more than I.
-1. There you go. Now I'm at full.
plus 29. Yeah. Jacob looks slightly less like he's not feeling well. It's like, all right, there we go.
Okay, so Rick, you have that book with the goblin.
Yes. So, my little friend. It's okay. He's over in another direction. So,
I wave at the goblin.
would you
What do you-
would you happen to be able to translate what's written in this book for me? I hand the book down to the goblin.
Maybe.
Maybe. That's good. That's a good start. What could I do to convince you to let me know what the contents are?
Got anything shiny?
Oh, let me go and check my my bag.
You could give him like money.
I know.
You just don't want to pay this poor minimum wage.
I knew Rick was like that. It's all in the mustache.
I can offer you exposure, goblin.
God.
Oh my God.
It's like,
So what I do is on top of, let's see, 10 gold pieces, I put into
Oh, shit.
I put into a bell. Is this shiny enough for you?
Gimme.
And I hand it over.
Okay. He's just holding it in his other hand.
All right,
Okay.
so 6 and...
Amazing how quickly he reverted back
Let me just...
after he knew he was fine.
Let me just remove the bell from my inventory.
I
Oh,
like
great.
this little creature. I want to keep him.
Oh,
Jesus.
great! Now we're gonna have this little goblin just walking around with this little bell going like ding ling 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 everywhere we go.
Well, he can stay on the ship with the rest of our crew.
I swear to God, he's gonna be like a 7-year-old with like the most annoying toy.
Okay.
Jacob, please.
No,
So,
that was
like-
not a lot of character.
I mean, he's gonna be on the ship all the time, so
Wait, do goblins get along with kobolds? Is there gonna be a problem with like? Is
Well,
there
just
gonna be?
dress him up to look like a kobold. It's fine.
We can have some
All right.
fights and decide who's the better kobold.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
All right, repeat after me, goblin. I like digging holes.
No.
Oh,
I run up in front of Rick and I yell,
Tarnak!
"You like holes!"
I'm trying to...
Wade holds the goblin closer to herself. You don't have to like digging holes. You like shiny things. Piss off.
I mean,
But
that's
Jacob
fair.
said he liked holes.
No,
Because
that's not what I
He's
meant.
to be something he's not.
You
He
said
likes shiny things.
oh my!
you're the one who said we should dress him like a kobold.
This
There's
is an
Yeah.
absolute train wreck.
It's very hard to translate when this is going on.
Please. Okay.
Real talk.
Okay. Could you follow me while they have their own discussions?
Okay.
Are you telling me Jacob is lying?
I
What?
wasn't.
What's going on?
Bad Jacob.
They're having their own internal dispute. So,
Okay.
We're having dispute.
one of the members that's actually being disputed with happened to come with me. Okay.
All right.
Because I
So-
was done with that crap and I want to be near my new goblin.
Oh, Jesus.
Why does she get pet goblin?
So, okay. The goblins are like flipping, like just skimming through the contents of the book. It's like, oh, it's a journal.
Oh, journal. What's in it about?
Okay. Let me put the name, goddammit.
I mean,
Is from Giz.
ah,
Giz the goblin.
okay.
It'd be quite coincidental if his middle name was Mo.
First entry says, oh, goddammit. Talks about how he found book and pen. And how excited he is for having book and pen.
No.
Second entry is complaining about not getting into that room over there and how this is bullshit. Third entry is trying to figure out how to open the door. Fourth entry is mentioning how he opened up the door.
Okay. Ah,
Fifth entry is him finding a shiny and nobody allowing to touch it. Sixth entry is him touching it and he's saying it hurt a lot. But then he touched it again and it hurt a lot. He just kept...
I get the picture.
Seventh entry is just the word ow.
Well, it's thorough, to say the least.
He just wrote ow. What the hell?
It's like 8th entry is ow, and there's like a little X2 in parentheses.
That could just lead to the mental state of the individual at the time when he was writing the journal. Is there anything further beyond him exclaiming his injury.
Yes. One is mentioning finally being able to touch it without the ow.
Oh.
The rest is practically scribbles. Like this is a stick figure right here. I think he's lost it after this point.
All right, so.
Oh wait, he drew Mo. That's cute. Look, you can see because of the ears. He's dead now.
Gosh darn it.
It's like,
I see.
it's like, I'm sorry for your loss. Better them than me.
I can't. It's just so goddamn fucking cute how he went from being like, oh my god, you shot me in the fucking head to like, goblin. I love him and I want to keep him forever and I want to keep safe. And if he dies, I'm going to be so shocked.
So
Oh,
I
Jesus.
can't eat him.
Oh my god.
Tarnak, if you eat this goblin, I'm going to punch you in the stomach so hard that he pops back out of your stomach.
Oh jeez.
People have done that. They do not like what comes up.
I will cast your wounds on him until he comes back to life.
Oh,
I know someone who can do that. He's an evil black dragon. Nice guy.
So do we know the goblin's name? I'm going to take
Didn't
this.
we name him Boblin?
No, that was a different goblin.
That was Horatio.
No, what did we name this guy?
Thank you very much. What was your name again?
Just pass it off to Gate.
His name is Boblin. Jesus.
Tarnak Jr.
That's the better sounding name, anyways.
Boblin the Goblin.
Boblin the Goblin.
Well, thank you, Boblin, for all your help. It seems my companions are quite taken with your ability to translate for us. So, would you mind joining us on our adventures?
Oh, you're hiring me?
It would seem that
If you-
way.
Okay.
I'm a blacksmith, so if you come with, I can make you all the shiny things you want.
Roll persuasion.
Gladly. With or without advantage?
He did mention shiny things, so with advantage.
Oh.
How much shiny things we're talking here?
As many as you can imagine.
He starts trying to imagine it, and he's just like,
Starts bleeding out of his ears.
Okay, don't. Okay, I can make you as like I could make you 5 a day for the rest of your life, 10 a day for the rest of your life. Just ask me, and I could make you a shiny whenever, as long as we're not like out beating up things, you know, because then I can't. But I mean, please come with us. I like you. I don't
Do
like
you
the
like
long.
Tarnak still?
What?
Do you still like me?
If you don't eat this goblin,
Can I eat the other ones?
as long as they're dead.
Yay! Tarnak runs off.
I'm gonna
It's,
just avoid him.
it's for the
Yeah,
best.
Yeah.
All right, that sounds good. Oh, hell yeah.
Woo! I mean, nice.
All right, so let's see. Story. I'm just reading the stuff that's been appearing in the
In the chat, yeah.
yeah. Should be okay. I think so.
Tarnak's the dog. There could be more than one.
Tarnok's gonna be crawling along the roof with like a dead goblin in his mouth, just over them, going to the next room.
The
Right.
goblin shudders just seeing that happen.
And when he just kind of like bends down and like puts her hand over his eyes, like avert your eyes, please. you don't need to see that.
It seems you have
Covers
your
his
own
ears for good
charge.
measure. You don't need to see that either.
Anyway, we should probably get ourselves out of this place here.
Indeed. So, Ebony, you have your charge as well as know how to escort them back to the ship unless we're going to take them further along our journey up the mountain.
We should well, what we could probably do is we can we should probably have all the survivors try and wait back at the ship, and then we'll drop them wherever they need to go after we get done.
Well, just remember, it's a long way down.
You're right. Jacob kind of pulls up a sending stone over here. It's
Don't
like,
we have like a sending stone phone network now?
yeah.
Yeah,
Do
but
we?
The reception is shit.
Or one thing that we can do as well is we can bring Boblin through a door with a key to go to the magic shop and bring him to set.
Take you to the map.
Well, I wonder if I can just give the deck of many things to set and make him destroy it.
So, as
No,
far as
keep-
the questions in sign language, she shakes her head, but seems to be trying to convey something with her hands regardless. Roll insight.
Insight.
Right. Guessing just normal insight.
Normal insight.
All right. Normal insight. I
Okay.
rolled.
Well, if you'd like me to come over and try to interpretate, just let me know.
All right, so she seems to be at least willing to learn how to do that, is what she's trying to convey.
Okay, so when we find a place where we can get like a teacher, Arin and Evelyn can go learn sign language together.
Adorable.
I guess.
All right, so back over here with the door. Ah, you've come back!
Indeed, we have come back.
Neat, it looks like you settled all that stuff.
Indeed, everything is. He looks back, sees all the blood stains and the goo stains.
And the dead goblin in Tarnok's mouth.
No, he's looking back, not next to him.
Okay, good.
How am I seeing only black?
Darkness.
Because
Same-
you're not
he
around the
moved the map
corner.
Are we?
I guess you guys got
I guess-
outside of my light source.
Yeah.
Down, I'll grab you
Problem.
fuckers and put you over here for prosperity's sake.
I'm like, I was like on top of the light for half a second there. Hang on.
Okay.
All right.
Well, you seem to have handled yourself. I'm gonna go check out some other stuff. And you just clank, clank, clank. It just starts wedging himself through the tunnels.
Did the door just walk away?
It's best not to question it.
My brain hurts.
It's best not to question some things.
Stop worrying about brain. You don't need it to fight.
So you just hear metal against rock, but just echoing through the tunnels. It just keeps going out.
It sounds so painful. Well,
Okay, so I guess we gotta head back to the ship now, huh?
Don't we
great.
have to go help Orc with Coffin?
And
don't we
the other
have
objective.
Don't we have to go and find the Phelim?
Yeah, but we also gotta get back to the ship and make sure everyone's. Wait, where is the ship? Come to think of it,
We
I
left
kind
the
of
ship.
met up with you guys here.
Well, we left the ship to climb the mountain, which we came across here that was in distress because we were going up to gather Fetham, who seems to be up in the sky.
Oh, okay, so we can't go back to the ship. I guess we gotta keep...
So one solution that I have as a proposal, does anyone have the key to the magic shop?
I have it.
Great. So when we find a door, or if we make a doorway, we can end up using the said key to be able to transport things and use the sending stone network that you created to tell the people on the ship who I'm assuming have a key as well to pick up whomever that needs to be picked up.
Makes sense.
Can I punch a door into the wall?
It has to have a keyhole.
I have fingers.
I don't think it works that way.
Okay.
Oh, I wonder. Okay.
Can our blacksmith make a door?
No,
Holy shit.
Not even that. Okay. So I have a cantrip that's called prestidigitation.
All right, what are you doing with prestidigitation?
This spell is a minor magical trick that novice spellcasters use for practice. You create one of the following magical effects within range. Oh, maybe it won't work because I'm looking at the different things.
Yeah, it's primarily for like. What were you trying to do with it?
I was going to make an illusionary door on a wall, but I can't make anything like that any larger than what could fit in my hand.
Also, again, needs a keyhole.
And on top of that,
I could make an illusionary door with a keyhole on a wall, like a projection.
No. See, why it needs a keyhole is you need to put the key into the keyhole and then turn it, and then it opens into the shop. So it can't just
dig a small hole in the rock behind the thing, so you put the key into the fake door and turn it like you're turning a lock on the door.
It still needs to be a real door.
It has to be real. It can't be magic.
It can't be an illusion.
It can. Yeah.
You can construct the door using magic, but it can't be just an image of a door.
Okay. Well then, how about this? I can use one of my ice attacks. I put ice around the doorway, and then we use a sword to etch out a door.
Well, if you, as the blacksmith, the person that has expertise in crafting things, think that this will work.
I mean, being as I don't have fire to actually make
yes.
And I have no...
Or why? Hi, why? Bye, why?
Hi, why? Bye, why?
Bye, why?
Wait, what?
Stop looking at her.
Tommy!
Why?
No, she will not call you.
Oh,
Hold on,
Jacob's
stop.
like,
Stop cramping my mood.
No.
I have the distinct feeling as though I'm missing something.
Well,
Oh, she was
Demon.
part of the riddle to open the door.
Oh,
yes.
Also, she's really cute.
She is.
Arn, Yasu, stop. Arn, you are not Yasu.
To be
Yeah, but girls are really cute. Have you seen them?
Yeah. They are.
Yasu has caused enough trouble.
Dude,
I mean, I think
gosh.
my girlfriend might be mad at me for looking at other girls, but like, wow.
I still haven't forgiven you 2 years ago.
Right.
Okay.
The matter at hand.
Use people aside and everything. Gate, question. Is there water dripping around here anywhere?
Okay. Gate?
A little bit, but like not so much that there's puddles.
There was a puddle at the entrance, wasn't there? Where the swimmer was?
Technically, this dead body is made out of a bunch of water.
Ebony.
There was water over, like, right at the entrance.
Ebony, might I
Okay.
have a suggestion for you?
Hmm.
There are plenty of tree branches and brush that were hiding traps in the cave, correct?
Yes, but I still don't really have all my tools with me. I need fire
I
nails
have.
and hinges and everything.
I-
Unless if someone wants to give up rope and I can make a rope door with wood.
I have a question. Okay, with with hang on.
Nace trying to help gets interrupted.
I'm very sorry, Nace. I'll let you continue. I just really need to know. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Plant growth. Can that be used to grow a tree? What?
Well, hit the spell thing so I can read the description.
Okay. If they'll let me.
So, we have tools amongst us all that could aid you in what you need to have done. We can use pittons for some of the hinges. We can. I have a hammer that you can use. I've got a tinder box to create a fire that we can use with the brush. I've got rope that we could use alongside that. So it's like, what do you think we would need to be able to make a door? Oh,
Well, I've also got a hammer. I've got a crowbar. I've got pittons. I've got a torch, tinderbox. I've got actually some hempen rope still. I forgot I grabbed that before. I didn't even need to use it.
and I've got 10 feet of string. If that
Honestly, our best bet at this point is to make a door out of twig.
Weird question.
Hmm.
How far up have we traveled up this mountain so far?
Oh, was about halfway gate?
Yeah, we're like roughly halfway.
How tall is the how tall? I imagine pretty tall, but
Yeah, it's mountain. Hold on, let me just type in average mountain height into Google.
Well, we also we also had to climb the sheer cliff by using our climbing gear.
no,
so-
I need to know the height.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
2,000 feet tall.
Okay, so my idea wouldn't work then. Okay, just wondering.
Otherwise, we find another door here.
I mean, there were some tents and watchtower up top. I mean, we could always use that for scrap if need be.
Mm-hmm.
It did
There's
work on
coffins down
trapdoors.
here.
That is true. It did work on trapdoor.
Mhm.
Oh wait, Rick wasn't there for that.
Wasn't he though?
No, it was Feather that went through the trapdoor.
Otherwise, you guys, there are coffins. We could always put hinges on the coffins and then chisel out a thing on a coffin and turn that into a doorway.
I mean, do you think you could do it?
I
Wait,
see why not.
wait. Would I be able to? Yeah, I think I might be. I might have something. My lyre allows me to cast.
Ah, look at that.
That might work.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hey.
Can shape a stone door or a frame to seal the door shut. It's written right the fuck there.
Yes.
Yeah. God damn it, we're idiots.
Perfect.
Okay, so
Honestly-
literally any part of the wall or the coffin or some shit.
Yeah. At least we didn't
Let's-
have to use shape water, any of my ice attacks,
Right.
or
Well, let's use a coffin and try to make it a portable door.
yeah.
Oh God.
That's gonna be a heavy portable door.
This is some major desecration going on right now.
Just make it a weapon, and then I'll carry it around, and I'll use it as a weapon.
Okay, I'm gonna say you're able to do this. You got just a slab of fucking coffin that you use as a door, and you're able to get into the magic shop.
Okay.
Perfect.
It's like we come through and then like there's just like bats following us for some reason.
Okay, let me just copy and paste you guys. Can you bunch up, please?
Well, we're just dropping off Boblin for a little bit.
Okay.
We drop off Boblin, like, call
bamboo at this shop, because I'll just make a portable door out of bamboo.
Oh, that's a good point. I mean,
It's
Jack and Metz could have bamboo. I mean, you could probably use that blood tree.
Blood tree?
Look up.
blood tree.
Oh, the blood tree. Okay.
I walk up to the door and kick it in.
I've only been in this shop once.
While we're here, Aaron is going to pet every dog and cat.
Oh wait, I'm actually going to go
Why
over
is
to Yasuo and shield his eyes.
Jacob's like, hang on, why is Y here?
Why?
Where's Y?
Right here.
I guess she
I couldn't
found
see
her
her
own
on the
way.
carpet.
Gestures vaguely in Y's direction.
She's slightly camouflaged to the fucking carpet.
I'm not get your hands
That is
off
a very,
my
No.
very.
Tarnock, I swear to God.
What is that?
Oh, hey, the actor's here.
Can Boblin be piggyback riding on Ebony's back?
Sure.
Yes.
Aaron's just wandering room to room to pet all the dogs. Oh, hey, it's the actor. Aaron just waves.
Ah, hello again.
Hi.
I see you still have one of my spare masks.
It's a very nice mask.
Hell yeah, it is.
Well then.
Okay, I'm gonna go down here, and I don't even know who this one is.
Hello, Matt.
Ah, it's Matt. Okay.
So, did you leave the goblin in the back room with Tarnock?
No, he's technically piggybacking on Ebony's back. It's just
Okay.
I don't know.
No, just
Control.
making sure.
She goes up to Matt. I need to know if you guys have bamboo.
Like, just straight up bamboo? What's this for?
We are making a portable door so that we can get to you and your coworker faster if we are in an area without doors.
Do you think it'd be easier with wood?
Bamboo is wood, but it's lighter than most wood.
And you can eat
It's
bamboo.
more flexible, so it's easier to.
Don't eat the door.
Okay.
You must have very thin walls.
I just had a feeling.
Yep.
Otherwise, do you suggest something that's a lighter material that would be easier to pack away and travel with us?
Paper? Make a paper door? You could fold that.
If it gets wet or near fire, it might burn.
Well,
Maybe like a
put it
door.
through those.
Maybe like a portable hole, but like it has a door on it.
I would recommend that.
Is there such a thing as a foldable door that's not paper, like a magical foldable door? Or like one of those trinkets oh shit. You know that fortress where you speak the command and it becomes really huge?
Mm-hmm.
What if that but just a door?
What if we just got the fortress, though?
I like that.
Why do we need to not have the entire fortress? It would be like a portable camp.
Like that a lot.
Yes, it
Mhm.
would. It would indeed.
Neither
Also-
on
Wait,
So, along
Don't
with
we
that,
have that?
how about a charm of a wood door that at any time, if I toss it onto a wall, it turns into a regular sized door.
Don't
And then
we
I can pick
have
it back
that?
up and it poofs right back into a charm.
Do we have that? I feel like it's. Hang on.
I thought we had that and it was in
That sounds like the
Fathom's
robe of useful items.
Which I
Honestly.
have.
Well, which is also in the bag from Fathom's items that
Does
were
one of
left
them
behind.
include door?
I can make a mirror. I have 2 massive dogs that I probably did.
Okay, do you have the robe itself?
Yes.
Okay.
robe of
So-
useful items. So yeah, Fathom have it.
Met reaches under his desk. He pulls out a couple of patches. It's like three door patches. Like, okay, I could give these to you, but I'll charge 100 gold each.
That seems fairly reasonable.
We need just the door, just one.
Well, it's one-time use, so we'll need all 3 just in case.
Well, that's stupid, but I guess it's also magic, so it's
Very portable. It won't even feel any weight at all. Just having it on a robe or something.
Tarnak puts down his last 500 gold on the table and just has the gimme hands.
Okay, so Mint like starts sort of stitching the doors on, and like there's this weird like glow thing. It's like, all right, you got yourself some door patches onto your robe now.
By the way, my robe smells really bad.
It does.
it smells like dried blood.
And
And
it's
it's
like,
like thousands and thousands of corpses.
okay, we have door. I'm hungry.
Okay, I can't figure out where my gold is. Is it
Should
in inventory?
be your inventory.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
in
in
your
inventory.
inventory.
Should be listed under GP.
Okay, so I have 449. Okay, how much would it be to make my charm?
The thing that turns into just a door.
Yes, into a regular sized door. If I toss it at a wall, and when I go to pick it up, it just poofs right back into the regular little charm. How much do you think that would cost for labor, materials, magic, stuff like that?
Given that you don't usually come to this shop, the way it works is that there's a cost listed for rarity, and then you get the materials and bring them to
This thing.
Okay. So would it be considered very rare?
Oh, not that fucking. It's just a door. But given how the reusability of it, and I'm thinking like how you'd be able to basically use it on any fucking wall over and over again.
Uncommon?
Oh, it would have to be a flat surface. I wouldn't make it where like I could just toss it onto a cliffside. Like there would be limitations.
I mean, still, that's basically just free entry to any bad guy.
Oh, and it would only connect to here. It wouldn't connect anywhere else. It would just connect to their shop with the key.
You're still making a door.
It's basically not a magical door, but just
A door.
well,
It's almost a normal door.
Wait, you say you just want
it'll probably be a magical door in the fact of being able to be portable.
Mhm.
So like again, like what I'm saying is the that camp where you just speak the word and it grows bigger, but just as a standard door. So you get a pocket-sized door, if you will.
Yeah.
Right. And it doesn't just install itself on a wall. I'd say that's uncommon.
Okay. So 300. Okay. And then I have to bring in my own materials for it.
Yes.
Cool.
What
That's
is-
all I need to know. I'll probably do that next time.
What is that fortress thing called again?
And like, I'm pretty sure you guys like gave it to the other party and then they sold it or something. Like,
No,
you
no.
go right-
I'm pretty sure
I
they
think it's
gave
just
to
Instant
us.
Fortress.
We gave one to them.
You guys put that shit.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
That thing's like crazy good.
Yeah, I have no idea where that thing got to.
It's like something's instant fortress.
We're irresponsible.
I think we used it for set, didn't we?
It's not that big. Anyway, I suppose we could find that in a bit.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. That's what I'm trying to do.
Is there anything else you guys doing while you're over here?
So
Actually, since we have no idea what these things, and I mean, this is just basically to learn what they are. Aaron comes over and is just like, "Hey, by the way, we found some things. They look kind of magic, but we're not sure." And she plops out the 5 manuals and the 3 tomes.
Alright, so they go and Matt goes and explains at least 3 of these manuals are magical. If you spend time reading them, you just become better at something, and so are 3 of the tomes.
Oh, that's quite the good item. So what's the limitation?
They have a cooldown of sorts.
How long?
This book contains, for clear thought, for example, this book contains memory and logic exercises, and its words are charged with magic. If you spend 48 hours over a period of 6 days or fewer studying the book's contents and practicing its guidelines, your intelligence score increases by 2, as does your maximum for that score. The manual then loses its magic, but regains it in a century.
So 100
Leadership
years.
and influence.
Jern's instant fortress.
Tome of Leadership and Influence does the same thing, but for charisma, and understanding does the same thing.
You got a book for each attribute score.
Okay. So basically, we could only use one of them to a max of level, to a max of 20 in our stat, and it would have to spend 100 years to recharge.
So, since we have 6 party members, we could literally just give one of these to each of us.
Yeah, I'd still hold on to him for a little later. Especially since we're on fast mode for missions, because we'd have to take 2 full days within a week's time period to.
Yeah, we can probably just leave this, hold on to them and then do it once we've read.
Yeah. But once we're in between big missions again.
Yeah, and that way we'll know which of Nace's characters is continuing to be with us, so that we don't give it to Rick and then Rick becomes our enemy. You know?
Yes.
Given all your they better take all the rare items off of him before you switch.
All those rare items like the Lantern of Revealing and gloves of swimming and climbing, and that's it.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And it is regular knives.
And his regular daggers, and his regular rapier, his regular short bow.
Okay. Get it.
And his regular pittons.
I think the point is that he doesn't have that much in the way of magical items.
Alright.
Yeah. I didn't equip him very much, but he's been so very effective without anything.
Rogues are crazy like that.
Oh yeah, I love rogues. Rogues are my favorite class.
Alright, so what you guys doing now?
That's a good question.
I guess now that we've done this, dropped off Boblin the Goblin and called our party, we can just continue on our way to go rescue Featham.
How long is it going to take for the door to be made?
The magic one that just you whip it at least 5 days.
5 days.
Good.
Okay, by that time I should be able to cast Stone Door again, so we can easily come back here if the place we're going has no doors.
I'd hope so.
Yeah, because I'm not going to have that made yet.
Well, we'll also
Yeah.
have the...
We also have Tarnock's patches.
Yeah.
Yep. I want to see how long the patches last before I decide about
Well,
giving
the...
Hey, why?
Why?
Do you want to come with us?
Why?
Nod for yes, shake.
Why?
I mean, you can, because then you'll get to see more of the world.
She just, I suppose, motions to where she is right now.
Oh, you want to just...
Why?
Tarnock.
Oh,
Our nods 3 times. Well, if you want to hang out, call me. She makes the call me motion, but it's like... But the motion is like picking up a rock because they don't have phones.
Gives a thumbs up, I guess. All right. So you guys go back into the thing, and then you set out about getting out of the thing and past the goblin camp. I feel like I'd be just wasting time going through all that again.
Yep, and then we...
Yeah.
We should probably take a bit of...
A short
Should
rest?
probably rest on the way up somewhere
Yeah.
so that we can regain slots and stuff.
All right.
Let's get out of there first and then rest.
Actually, I have a question.
All right.
Do we level up from that last encounter?
You know what? That's a good question. Let me check.
Because if we do, and I am getting that goddamn feat, and I'm going to get myself some fucking medium armor.
We only need a little less than 4,000 experience each, so...
4 times. Oh, dang, I gotta open up another calculator. Okay. 4. Okay.
So that's a total...
How much experience are you from doing?
For all 6 of us combined, we need 21,906 split amongst us, which is 3,651 each.
I can say you each get 2,000.
All right. So we did not level up yet.
Okay. In that
Can we
case,
do
I
an
will have to
extra-
deal... Go ahead.
Can we get an extra point to make it even? Because that is driving me insane.
Oh, so that it becomes 98,350.
50.
Yes.
Sure. Let me put the 0.5 on there, I guess.
It's...
All right, so you guys are I guess, either taking a short or long rest, right?
long rest, I assume, because we are squishy wizards.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Gonna just
recharging
plop
slots.
down for a nap.
So you heal up all of your shenanigans and your spell slots, and you start heading your way back up.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you're represented by this tiny dot right here. Oops.
Oh man, we've made it all the way up.
Okay. And when you finally get to the spot, you just see this plain flat stone area, and like a a ladder that just goes up. There's nothing else around but this ladder that goes up.
All right.
How tall do you suppose that ladder is?
Well,
Can I make an estimate check, like a perception or something?
Roll perception.
Ebony just walks up to the ladder and looks at it. At least 5 inches taller than I am.
It just keeps going and going and going. That
I
it'll
guess
take
we're gonna climb.
Well, I'll check the stability then as I start to climb.
Alright, so like it is
It's a mystery.
rock solid. It does not even jiggle. It does not even move. It is stable as fuck.
Well, this thing is stable like no one else's business. So let us continue forward.
Jacob just
Can I
kind of
turn into
shrugged.
a rock lizard again? And
If-
just climb up the cliff?
The cliff? What?
There's no cliff.
There's
Oh,
no cliff.
it's
a
just,
ladder.
there's like no wall behind the ladder. It's just,
It's
It's
just a
in
ladder.
the middle of nowhere. It's just there.
okay.
Yasuo,
Jacob
can you
kinda-
climb the ladder? Or do you want me to carry you?
I can climb myself.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm a
we
good
start
60
climbing.
feet up already. So
Yep.
deciding that.
Jacob just kind of follows along. It's like, well, here we go, I guess.
Oh, we gotta see what's up top.
Playing as the wind starts picking up. And you keep going up and up. And then you finally reach a platform that's connected to nothing else but this ladder.
Ah.
Oh, hey.
All these squares make a circle.
Oh my god.
Hey, it's Fathom.
Wow,
He is gold.
there he is.
Hello
Hi,
there.
mister. It's our friend over there. Can we?
Is it?
Yeah?
Definitely.
You could just be claiming that to just hurt this poor fellow over there. That's terrible.
Why would we do that? That's so mean.
Exactly. How could you?
We're not. We don't do that.
Who might you be, good sir?
I don't know. He has a point.
Oh.
I was gonna have a name.
Well, we're at an hour and 7 minutes.
Devlin?
We're at
I feel like this is gonna be like, no. Actually, never. mind.
Gate.
Yes.
We're at an hour and 7 minutes.
All right. Well, give me a second to think up a name at least before we close off. Fuck.
I mean, it could be quite the cliffhanger.
Delphin.
My name, you may simply call me. Da, 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 da.
I am known by many names. Thunderlion, the Green Axe. But you may call me Tiffany.
Oh, you're really getting the Gate shit posting.
No. Okay.
Name him Tiffany, you know you want to.
No, that's a reference to Sword Art Online Abridged.
No one knows that.
Now he does.
Now he does.
I thought you were gonna pull a Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
You could call me Gion.
That's a nice name. I'm
Well,
alright.
Name.
Hello. And now it cuts off.
Bye!
Your name sucks. Give me back my midget. Who's golden right now for some reason?